You know, there's always good reasons not to do something. And it's a real shame because I think everyone's got a piece of an artist inside them somewhere. And it's not about being good or bad because that's totally subjective. It's about what makes you feel good about the process.
When you look at a finished piece and think, I did that, you can't bottle the feeling. It's wonderful.
It's pure escapism. It's going to a different place in your head, and it's refreshing, and it's, you know, it can be exasperating. It's like a journey, which sounds like a bit of a cliche, but it is. I mean, time is completely different when you're working.
When I see people immersed in their work, that's why I do it. And in this sort of busy, stressful world, where we're running around like mad things, and I think taking that little step out of your day-to-day life and just creating is one of the best things that anyone can be a part of. The Phoenix Studio is set in the village of Taurasi, which is a wonderful village with a really lovely sort of history and community around it. It's rural and it's quiet.
It's an extraordinary place. It's like a little haven in the middle of the countryside.
When I bought it, it was an agricultural office.
It was 2003, wasn't it?
2003 I bought it, yes. The plot of land that came with it was a real bonus. I wasn't looking for anything like that. I was just looking for just a small studio initially. This place came up and I thought, wow, this is it.
It sort of started small and has built up. And then gradually over the years we've got other teachers in and introduced different media, and the whole place is just sort of thriving at the moment.
We run a range of art classes in a range of mediums. We run them during the week, evenings, weekends. We try and have something for everyone. A typical Phoenix Studio day is being shown the principle, the technique, and then you're free to explore it. Tea and coffee and cakes and biscuits kind of fuel the day, and that's an integral part of the studio. In the summer we're able to eat out on the patio. If the sun's shining, then maybe people don't want to go back into the studio.
There is a community. There's a feeling of everyone's pleased to see each other and to talk about, whether it's sculpture or mosaic or painting, in a relaxed environment.
If you can be in an environment where you're meeting other creatives, they inspire you, you inspire them, and it's sort of, you get this lovely cross-fertilisation of ideas.
Because it's such a friendly environment, you can afford to take risks, and I think you have to take risks if you want to be creative.
This is something that everyone can do so easily, and somehow, from being a kid to adulthood, we forget that this is at our disposal. Wherever we are, whatever we're doing, we can have these moments where we can explore creativity.
A lot of people think that they can't do it, but I think the thing to remember with artwork and sculpture is that everybody works in a different way. Each in their own way is valid.
This is not a high-pressure environment that's forcing you to learn new skills. It's so many more things than just that.
It's a place full of light, overlooking the most beautiful meadow, run by people who are so warm and friendly. You're encouraged and stretched. I love coming here.
To have that moment in time where that escapism, where nothing else is happening in your life, that's a pretty rare thing to happen in this world. And I think that's something that we as a society do not have enough of. The act of creating something can be really hard, can be really challenging. You can go through moments of a complete jubilation that you made this thing that was just a bag of clay is now what you intended it to look like and better, and that's amazing. But also you can go through moments of complete and utter despair. But yeah, it is a roller coaster. But it's a fun one, and why wouldn't you want to do that? And you know, it's something you could do at home. Much better than a jigsaw watching EastEnders.